Hello, I am Brian. This is my partner Kareem. Our topic is on the discussion of lasers, how it worked, how it was discovered, and its applications in our life. The discovery of laser comes from the discovery of quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is the part of physics that tells us how the things are made up and how atoms work. Quantum mechanics help us to make sense of the smallest things in nature like protons, neutrons, and electrons. There are many parts that make up the discovery of quantum mechanics. Therefore, we are only focusing on the area of resulting in the late technology of lasers.
In March 1905, Einstein created the quantum theory of light, the idea that light exists as tiny packets or particles, which he called photons. Alongside Max Planck's work on quanta of heat, Einstein proposed that one of the most shocking ideas in the 20th century. We live in a quantum universe, one built out of tiny discrete chunks of energy and matter. Einstein made the connection between his works on light distribution of energy on a chart that looked like a bell curve and compared it to Planck's work on ideal gas distribution of energy, looking also like a bell curve. Therefore, Einstein concluded that light has photons because it behaves like an atom of any ideal gas.
Theodore Maiman made the first laser operate on 16 May 1960 at the Hughes Research Laboratory in California by shining a high-powered flashlight on a rod with a silver-coated surface. The process of how lasers is 1. High light voltage electricity causes the quartz flash tube to emit a high-intensity burst of light, exciting some of the atoms in the ribbed crystals to higher energy levels. 2. At a specific energy level, some atoms emanate particles of light called photons. As the photons are emitted in all directions, photons from one atom simulate emissions of photons from the other, and the light intensity is rapidly amplified. 3. Mirrors at each end reflect the photons back and forth, continuing this process of stimulated emission and amplification. 4. The photons leave through the partial silvered mirror at one end, and this is laser. Lasers are used to identify gases through a process of using absorption spectrometer. First, we shine a beam of laser through a sample of gases. The gases absorb some of the photons as energy to jump to the next orbit, and the full output of photons is collected in a detector measuring the photons left. Based on the amount of left, we can calculate how many photons were absorbed and determine the electronegativity of the gas, which identifies the element.
Lasers are used in emission spectrometer, where heat energy is input to a sample causing it to drop orbit and release photons, which are collected by the detector and then measured the ionization energy. We can determine the element. Guns, lasers on mounted guns onto guns is precise equipment for hitting targets at night.
According to Forbes magazine, there has been a group of physicists working on quantum teleportation of photons over 88 miles through a process of quantum entanglement. While quantum teleportation doesn't lead to instantaneous communication, what it does lead to is incredible secure communications. That is because no matter what instructions the sender sends over normal communication channels, those instructions are always useless without the receiver entangled photon. The sender doesn't have to know the location of the receiver's entangled photon. It could be anywhere. There's no way to track it. In addition, lasers are used in medicine to heal people's eyes. Lasers can also heal people's skin through laser treatment. In general, lasers are so much used in our daily world that we cannot possibly show all of its uses in our video. Thank you guys for watching, and now enjoy cat lasers with our bibliography.